So I just finished reading The X-Files Origins Devil's Advocate. This is part of a duology. This one follows Dana Scully when she was a teenager. The other one follows Mulder when he was a teenager, so they're a duology, but they're separate from each other. They're just characters that we love if you are a fan of X-Files. And if you are a fan of X-Files, you're going to really love this book. I love this book. I really loved it. It ties so beautifully into the TV series. There's a moment in the TV series where there's a flashback scene with Dana and her two brothers, and they're using BB guns to shoot at this little garter snake. And she gets really upset. She sees it bleeding and she starts crying, and they stop shooting it, and she holds it and she's crying and wondering why did she do what she did, and it dies in her hands. The entire whole thing was brought up in this. Great obscure little factoid from the TV show to throw in here. Also, besides seeing our favorite little redhead, Cancer Man shows up. Obviously I have these because I'm a big X-Files fan. He shows up, not towards the end. Well, not till towards the end. There's another moment, I think it's in season 1 when her dad dies. And her parents had came over to have dinner, and she ends up they leave, she falls asleep on the couch, and she wakes up at one point, and her dad's sitting across from her. And you can see he's mouthing something to her, and she's kind of waking up like, I thought you left. Why are you still here? Did you come back? Did you need something? And she's like, Dad, I don't know what you're saying. And the phone rings, and she looks over to the phone and looks back, and he's gone. And she's kind of just like, what? Okay. And she goes to answer the phone, and her mom says, Dana, we lost your dad. He had a heart attack. He's gone. And she's looking back over at the spotlight, but I was just talking to him. That entire scene is this book, essentially, but on a much bigger scale, with more dead people that she's seen. But she doesn't know any of these dead people. The whole point of this book is she's seeing these dead people who are dying. They're teenagers at the school that she goes to, and the school across the county line from her. And they've died in interesting ways. And her and a friend find out that, after she's seeing these visions of the dead kids, they're not dying in the ways that everybody thinks they're dying. Problem is, she's going up against the Syndicate before she even knows what the Syndicate is, whatever experiments they're doing. So that gets brought into it, along with the Men in Black as in the guys in the black sedans and stuff, not the Men in Black with Will Smith and the aliens. Although there's aliens. No aliens in this. This is all like some weird Syndicate experiment, but it's very much in the vein of the TV show where you don't know if everything that is weird is actually weird and happening, or if it can be explained by science. Like, this is the origin story of Scully trying to decide, does she believe? Can she believe? She's scared to believe, because what does it mean? Or can everything be explained by science? Scully may never know. The world may never know. I don't know. She doesn't know. But as a reader, when you're watching the show too, you're kind of going, okay, did the aliens really exist? Are these, the monster of the week? Are they real? Or can this be explained away? And just when you think you understand what's happening, it's the rug being pulled out from you, and you're like, I don't actually know what's happening anymore. So this is her whole story about her trying to solve seeing these dead kids and finding out how they actually died. Who's behind this? Is there a serial killer? Is there actually a supernatural entity to it? Is she really seeing dead kids? Or is all of this in her mind? It's kind of left up for interpretation, but damn, is it satisfying to see the ties into the TV show and the cigarette man at the end being like, this case is closed. You don't need to look at this at all. Oh, Cancer Man. If you're a fan of X-Files, as I am, you'll enjoy this book. And if you're not, if you've never seen X-Files before, that's okay. This is not gonna, there's little moments that tie back to the show, but you don't have to have seen the show to follow and enjoy everything that's happening in this. I promise. It's just a really good mystery with some metaphysical serial killer elements to it. So I definitely recommend it. And if you've read it, let me know what you thought.